What is going on, guys? So this is officially going to be the first video of the JRJ Bootcamp. This is the first video trading wise, psychology wise, and everything wise. Now, damn man, I can't explain how excited I am for this shit. Now, as a main start, what is this bootcamp going to be about? Well, essentially in this video is going to be like a start, as I'm going to be seeing, I'm going to teach you trading, I'm going to teach you psychology, I'm going to teach you stuff like impacting the markets like news, I'm going to teach you more about me, I'm going to teach you about where you can get to be, and overall just on how to take action. How do you start? Well, as a starting is better than anything. You want to start, and then you want to execute and lock it. Now, with all that said, let's start off with this. Who am I? So to start, I'm 16 years old, and I'm currently filming this. Sorry, check the watch. I'm currently filming this on June 17th. It is 12:48. Now, I started my journey around 6 months ago, a little bit more than 6 months ago. I started my journey in January. Now, I started as, to get to know me, I've always had different goals. I've never had the goals like everyone else has, like get good grades, go to college, get a job, and then work for someone else until you retire or die. Now, I'm not discriminating or saying anything bad against the people who do want to do that. As again, some people might love that 9 to 5 and that might be their dream. But for me, that is just not what I want. I do not want that. I want to be my own boss. I want to make my own time. I want to make my own money. And I want to make a fuck ton of it. Now with that said, does this mean I dick around? No. My grades are still fine. I still am a good athlete, all that. The only thing that's different with me is I take action. What do I mean by that? Well, ever since I was 13 years old, I've been doing businesses. I started a car detailing business when I was 13, grew that to around 10K a month for a few months straight, and then kind of fell off. Now I just do monthlies for it. And now I found trading. I failed with drop shipping, I failed with clothing brands, I failed with clipping. Now I'm here. Now this will not fail. I will not fail. This is my life and I know I'm gonna make it. Now to get off me, this journey is about you. This journey is about starting. You are to start, watch the videos, do the homework I assigned, and finish. There should be no reason you do not come out of this knowing everything you need to know about trading. Okay? Now, with this bootcamp, it is going to be made one video a day, and I fully think I'm going to take you from not knowing shit. We're going to start with the beginner phases. We're going to work with psychology. And then we're going to keep going, and then we're eventually going to get to the point where you know everything you need about trading. Then we're going to go into more stuff like, okay, how do I pass a funded account? What do I do once I'm on the funded account? What's the mindset for the funded account? Now what? Now I'm getting payouts. How do I scale? Now I'm live. How do I grow my social media? We are going to be going over all of that through this. Now let's start. The videos will rotate. What is this video about? Let's dive into this. This video is overall about starting. I'm done hearing all the bullshit like I don't have time right now. I'm just going to wait till school ends. If you starting is better than not starting. Let me put this in this perspective, right? If you start a race, let's say it's a marathon. And sorry, I'm coming with this off the top of my head. Let's say you say, oh, you have school, so instead you're gonna go doom school after school for 1 hour, which could have been an hour of starting to learn how to trade. So that's what you do for the first hour. If you spend that hour every day you have a bullshit on that, you will still have completed that over the span of your bullshit doom scrolling over a few weeks. Or instead you could wait, and then it's finally time, and then you could kill yourself doing it for 1-2 days so hard, and you're like, oh shit, like I should have started a lot earlier, now I'm behind. So that's why I say just start. Now, how are you going to start? Well, to start, even if you're new or not new, you are going to watch the video I post every single day. I'm going to post one bootcamp video each day. And then with those videos, I'm going to assign homework, notes, examples. You're going to watch those. What else can you do? Watch someone else. Go in the market. Backtest. Now this video doesn't even have to fully be about trading. This first video is not only an intro, but it is about anything you do in life. Just take action. Start. And your shit will work. Okay? Now with that said, what will you need for this? One, you need a set of fucking balls. Lock the fuck in. I'm not asking you to do too much, and are you asking yourself, if you are clicking on this video, there is a clear reason you want it. No matter what stage you are in, if you are clicking on this video and watching it, there's a clear reason. Oh my god, the wind, sorry. But there is a clear reason of why you want this to work. Whether it's for another business, whether it is for this, whether it's for your health, if you are watching this on how to take action, this is a start. Now, you're not going to need notes for this video, but what you will need a notebook. Get the notebook. Go to your local store, go to Target, go to Walmart, go find some in the attic. You will need a notebook. You write notes, that is how you learn. You watch the video, maybe watch it again and take notes. That is how you will learn, and that is how you will start executing what I teach. You will need a notebook. So that's actually going to be the first assignment of homework. Go get a notebook. Now with that said, as now you will have the notebook for all the other videos, the thing is, stay consistent. Consistency will pay. For example, I'm going to be consistent with these videos. I'm going to post one every single day. No matter if I film them all in one day, they will all be posted and uploaded every single day at an appropriate time so that you guys can start. I'm taking time out of my own day for this. You think I'm monetized? Fuck no. You think I'm making money off this? Well, the videos, no. Trading, yeah. Now the point is, just be consistent and do the one video a day. Do way more. For example, an example I'll toss out. Shout out to TGR if you watch this. When I was watching your bootcamp, TGR, when I watched that bootcamp, guys, I watched it like after he did the one video a day, like 6 months ago when I started. I got done 1 month. 1 month. Not even 2 weeks. I was watching 4 videos a day, taking notes on them all, studying them, and then back testing. I wanted this shit so bad, and I still do. 8-10 hour days, sleepless nights, blowing a funnel and crying myself to sleep and waking up for school the next day, putting on a mask to act like my shit's sweet. It wasn't, and now it's finally sweet. Tomorrow I'm about to take a $4,000 payout on one account. August I'm going to scale and I'll be making $40K a month. 16 years old, by the way. And this is the hard reality. A thing that works for me is I want you to ask yourself right now, do you deserve it? Ask yourself this seriously. When you hit stop loss, when you go down a rough patch of blowing accounts, ask yourself, did I deserve this? How many hours did I put in? This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is a process. And processes work over time. You just have to use them correctly. Now, I'm not going to be able to do this for you. I'm going to post the videos. It is going to be on you, though, to watch them. Are you going to watch the videos? Are you going to do your homework? I can't sit there and say, are you doing the homework? I have no proof. I can't get on you about it, and fuck it. Fuck you. I don't want to get on you about it. I don't care. This is on you. You think I need to do it? I did my time, and I still do my time. I'm not even done working. I'm 16 years old, and you will see. In the next 5 years, I'm going to be some fucking crazy guy. You will know me. I want to be a billionaire one day. Watch. You will know me. I will be seen. This is just the start. And if you don't want it for yourself, then don't do it. This is serious. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. This shit is not easy. 99.9% of people fail. Ask yourself, why are you going to be the 1%? Why do you deserve to make it if 99 others fail? You walk into a room, 100 people, right, dapping each other up. Why are you, out of all 100 people, going to be the only one who deserves to make it and who does make it? Why? Why aren't you going to feel like the 99 others? And that's when it comes to separating yourself and doing what you need to do. No one's going to do this shit for you. It is on you. How bad do you fucking want it? No one's going to walk down the street and say, hey, you got to go back test. Don't do your homework. No. Fuck that. If you're not gonna do it yourself, then quit. Sorry, I gotta watch out for myself yelling and cursing because there's kids around me at a playground. Fucking. I get so pissed off thinking about this. So I get so pissed when someone's like, oh, I have a rough patch. Like, go fix it. Go do something about it. Now, what do I have to say also to go with that? Well, on that topic, you have to want it for yourself. And if you want to be that 1%, what are you going to do? Well, truthfully, if you're going to be that 1%, you can't do what everyone does. I tell you, 99% of people who are going to watch my boot camp, they're going to watch the video and say, okay, I'm done for a day. They're going to half-ass their notes, never look at them again, not journal them well, not date them. They're not even going to MLA format them like sweats. And then they're going to do that, maybe hop in a charge for 5 minutes, take a gamble paper trade, have no clue what they're doing, and then go fuck off for the rest of their day. No, that is not what you have to do. You have to understand, this is a sacrifice. This is not a privilege. This is a sacrifice. You're privileged enough to have this opportunity in front of you, but then you have to sacrifice to make it work. This isn't supposed to be some free handout. You're going to have to sacrifice and sacrifice and sacrifice. You're going to lose. You're going to fail. You're going to have rough patches, but then you're going to win. I was down $4,000 in my first few months. I spent $3,000 on mentorship, which I didn't think helped me too much. Sorry, my friend just passed me. And I was also blowing money left and right on funded accounts, right? Just going down terrible patches of losing trades, losing money, losing friends, losing feelings. Fucking, I went ghost mode. And it was like, okay, this sucks, you know? Like, there were nights I cried, I'll be honest. There were nights that everything got torn out of me and I just had a face on. It's like, all right, I've spent months putting 10 hours a day into this shit and I'm failing. And I'm getting flamed because I've documented my journey the whole time at school. You know what happens. But then, again, the same people who are flaming you, in a few years, they're going to be like, holy shit, I knew that kid. They're going to say that to me. Yo, I went to high school with that kid. I should have done what he did. I don't like the guy walking up. Looks like a creep. Anyways, that is the truth. While you're sacrificing, there's going to be opportunities you miss. I don't even fucking like partying. I think it's a waste of time. I want money, and I want my dream life. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But there's going to be something to do. Maybe if you're a party person, your friends, that Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, they're going to say, hey, let's go to this party. Let's go get drunk. Let's go get faded onto another fucking planet. Come hit this. Come take this pill. Come on, it's one night you work so hard. You take that pill, you are a bitch. You are a bitch. You go take that pill. You go take that. You go take that fucking drink. While me and all the other 1% are going to be out here working our asses off to live our lives while you go down that same path. That one pill is going to lead to nothing for you. You want to equate that one pill to trading? Okay. Take that one extra trade. Now your account's gone. You just spent a month on the account that your one trade just led into 5 now. That one pill is going to lead into a cycle of months and months on pills. And that's just what you have to realize. And that is what it comes down to. The discipline it is going to take is not going to be easy. When I first started this shit, man, friends would be like, hey, can you come out? Like, you've been weeks. And I was like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. I have a priority set. Yeah, they'd be like, all right, you're a bitch. Like, most were actually supportive. I love you guys for that. Seriously. I'm going to take that forever. Down to the grave of me, man. But, like, you have to realize if it wasn't a sacrifice, everyone would do it. If it was easy, everyone would do it. That's not even the case either. The gym is right there. Like, I'm in pretty good shape. All you have to do is go. Work out and put in the effort, right? It's easy, right? Why does everyone do it? Because not everyone has that discipline. Not everyone has the same mindset you have to. And that's why you also have to understand, like, I understand that. Like, when I'm talking to someone and we get in an argument about how I personally don't think a lot of things are a lot. Like, I think 100K a year, you're poor. Or I'll stand on that. I'll stand on those facts. Especially in New Jersey, New York, you're living in the streets with that a year. House are like $1 million+ minimum. And there's going to be people you're going to get in arguments with. And it's about just dropping them. That's the sad truth. You're going to have friends who want the best for you and are going to say, okay, I understand you're making it. When you make it, just remember that's great. And you're going to have the friends. And then you're going to have the friends who are essentially going to be like, sorry, I have friends here. And then you're going to have the friends who are like, you know, go to that party. And that is how you're going to fail. Sorry, I'm being distracted right now. I have people rolling up on me. But it's about just starting. Get the notebook, do your discipline, and just start. You're gonna have to keep going during rough patches. You can't just quit during the easy ones, and this isn't easy, and that's the truth. It's gonna be a process. It's gonna take time. Sorry about that. I had to stop the recording as I had friends come up on me. But the point of the story is you have to fucking want this. I'm not gonna be able to do it for you. You're not gonna be able to just do it with this. You have to do it yourself. I want you to ask yourself this right now. Why? Why can't it be you? Why can't it be you who gets to live all his dreams? Why? There's no fucking reason. I am still making these videos with everything to prove. I'm not sitting here like most traders were in their $1 million houses making these videos when they already accomplished their shit. I'm making it now with everything left to accomplish. That is just what the moral of the story is. As right now I'm sitting here, June 17, 2026. I'm 16 years old. In my bank account, I have a couple grand. In my investment account, which is like still my money, I have like 25 grand. I'm starting to make decent money. And I'm sitting here with 1,400 followers on Instagram, 200 followers on TikTok, and around 30 subscribers. My Discord is free and has 80 members. I guarantee you that by the time all this shit is finished, I'm talking to my future self right now. The future Joe, the future JJ, what is up? In 3 years, 2 years, by 18, 21, I'm going to be living in Miami, Puerto Rico. I'm going to have my Lamborghini SVJ, my GT3 RS. I'm going to be taking all the private jet rides, living my dream life every single fucking day. And fuck that. I'm going to be doing $1 million a fucking month. That is all I have to say. And that is the amount of delusionality that I have. And I manifest it so much that I think it is real. And you cannot prove me that it's not, because I know in my head I'm going to make that shit work. Whether it's the last thing I will do, and I will fucking die for that shit. I will die before I go and cheap out on my dreams. Because I want to go fucking hit a vape like a... Can't say that word. I want this shit so bad, and I'm speaking to my future self. In 3 fucking years, everyone's gonna come back and look at this video, and you're gonna see me making this at 16 with nothing to prove, saying what I'm gonna do, and then I'm actually gonna be doing it. This is gonna have millions of views one day, fucking millions. I'm gonna have the most profitable fan base. I'm gonna be changing people's life, changing my life, changing my family's, helping out, and I'm gonna be where I want to be. Where are you gonna be? Well, if you don't take this shit serious, you're gonna be doing what you don't want to fucking do. You're gonna be going to college. You're gonna go get that 9 to 5 to work till you die for another man telling you when you could eat lunch and take a piss. How does that sound? Not good for me. For me, I want to be in Puerto Rico, Miami, Brielle. Dream fucking life. Hey, I want to go take this trip. Fine, let's call the jet up. Hey, I want to get my dad this car. Fine, let's get in the car. And that is who I'm gonna be. And I'm saying now, if you just watch all these videos and do exactly what I'm telling you to do, it can be you too. Ask yourself the why. There is no reason why it cannot be you. I'm no different than you. Yeah, I may be more disciplined. I may want this shit more, but there's no difference. There's no reason you can't do it. And I promise you, though, I'm saying this now. I don't care who you are. You will not outwork me. I will outwork and outwork and outwork. I don't care if the results aren't showing. I will outwork, and then the results will show. And you'll be like, holy shit. But the moral of the story is, how bad do you want it? I don't care how cringy it sounds. It is you. I cannot do it for you. Your mom cannot do it for you. Little Timmy down the street can't do it for you. At the end of the day, it is you. And I can show so many examples that this shit's gonna work. You'll see when I get my payout tomorrow, that shit. You know? 2 months ago, I thought I was fat. I was 200 pounds. I don't like where I was. Today, I'm back in the 170s. Down 20 pounds already. Way leaner now. Look great shape. And I'm still not done. I'll have a 6-pack by the end of fucking summer. And it's already starting to show. I'm gonna make $40K. And it's about knowing your goals. And while you're knowing your goals, you also have to grow a pair of balls and understand you can't be a bitch. That is when you have to start having self-respect for yourself as well, just in life in general. When you are talking to someone, this is for people I know too. If they're putting you down saying, no, this shit won't work, genuinely look them in the eyes just tell them, like, you don't have to say, like, fuck you, but no, like, genuinely look them in the eyes and be like, no, it will work. And it will work 10 times more than I ever imagined it could while you're just sitting there. And some people, they're not going to appreciate it and they're not going to understand it. You know, at first my grandparents didn't, my parents didn't, friends didn't. And now they're all starting to see, they're like, okay, well, what is the worst thing that can happen if I fail? I'm not going to. I know I'm going to make it. But if I fail, what's the worst that can happen? My worst is your fucking reality. If you fail doing this shit, you just go get that job like everyone else. You go to college like everyone else. That's my reality. If I fail, but I'm not gonna fail. You're not gonna fail if you just walk in and do the same exact work. And that is the whole point of why I'm sitting here telling you, please just start. Please take the damn notes when I give you to. Please do the homeworks. You have to want this shit for yourself. And now with that said, of the why can't you make it, I want to ask yourself another why. Why do I do this? What is my reasoning behind starting trading? What is my reasoning besides wanting this in business? What is my reason that I want to go show this discipline, skip that party, work on yourself? What is it? For some, it might be self-improvement. You might want to see abs. You might want to lose weight. For some, it might be hitting that new bench PR. For some, it might be hitting a home run. For others, it may be I want to get promoted at my job. For others, it might be I want to make trading shit work. And I hope that is what this boot camp's about, and this is why you're here. You want trading to work. I'm going to stop focusing on talking about anything else because this boot camp is for trading. Now, with that said, I want to dive into a little bit of psychology for trading on what to expect throughout all of these days and journeys. I'm not about to start going into trading today. That's for tomorrow. But what I am going to start with right now is what to expect. I'm telling you this right now. You cannot come into this thinking it is going to be a quick, easy, and get-rich-quick scheme. It is not going to be, and I can't tell you that enough. Maybe you do get lucky and you become like the very rare one kid who makes the first payout in 2 months. I know kids like that. So it doesn't mean shit. You can still suck at trading. Yeah, it could be all luck. But what I will say is come into it with the mind that you are going to lose. And come into it with the mindset that when you lose, you are just paying to learn a lesson that you won't repeat again. You cannot come into this saying, I'm going to learn this skill in a week, and then I'm going to go on the real charts and make $1 million in the first week. It's just unrealistic. It's not going to happen. For example, you want to get an engineering job, you have to learn for years, and then go and execute. I'm not saying this is going to take years like it takes some. It shouldn't. It should take months. But that is if you go about it right. Come into this. Don't say it's going to take forever, too. Just come in it and be open-minded and ready to learn. Come into this saying, okay, whatever me, Jared J, Joey, whatever you want to call me, Joe, whatever he teaches me, I'm going to learn. I'm going to note it, and then I'm going to execute it. I'm going to study it. I'm going to practice it. And if I don't understand something, maybe I comment. Maybe I ChatGPT it. Maybe I go to another video. It is always going to be about doing something else, as that is how you're going to get better. Now again, it could be quick, but how you should be going into this, besides understanding it's going to take a while, you should also be going into it with the right thought process. I don't want you to start diving into freaking trade recaps because it's not helpful. I don't want you to learn what a liquidity sweep, fair value gap, and equilibrium is every day. And right now, I understand it probably sounds like I'm talking another language right now, but this stuff will come so natural to you once you learn it. And I can't even explain that until you just start. Now again, with that said, I want you to take things slow and time by time. That does not mean be lazy, but that means maybe focus on things each day. For example, one day when I do a fair value gap teaching, on that day, maybe watch the fair value gap video, take your notes, study it, go over the examples, do the homework I give you, and then go do more. Go back test. Maybe go watch another traders you like fair value gap. The point is just to always be doing something that can help your goals, even if it is a little thing. Now another thing that I want to go through right now, even though this is day one, like a start, take action type of thing, I want you to pretty much just dive right into habits. You cannot build discipline if you don't at least have a good systematic habit or something in place. Now I'm not saying do something easy. For example, for me, it is easy to just do work. I love doing work. It is my passion. It is easy for me to go to the gym because I'm not fat, I'm healthy, I'm young. The point is, do something you hate. Do something you hate, but you know it benefits you. For me, when I did this, it was running. I hated running, but I knew it would benefit me, so I made my goal run a mile a day, and I do that still. You know, maybe for you, it's read 10 pages of a book. Maybe it's backtest way extra. Maybe it's try something out your comfort zone. The point is, if you want to change in life, you cannot live the same life. If you want to change in life, you have to make changes to your lifestyle. That is why, from this day on, I want you right now, go get your notebook. Okay, I'll give you a second. Get your notebook or do it right after this video. And I want you to write down 2 habits. I don't care what they are. Write down 2 habits that you do not usually do and that you want to start doing for the better. Maybe it could be running. Maybe it could be walking. Maybe something with your trading. I want you to write those 2 journals, the habits, and I want you to write 5 steps for each habit of how you can execute this to make sure you do it every day. Maybe it could be, get running shoes. Now, with that said, it takes 2 days to break a good habit that you could have spent weeks on. And it takes 60 days to have locked in a good habit. Think of that. Now think of that discipline. For example, one of your habits could be, I want you to also, pick, not 2 now, I want you to pick 5 bad habits you have because we know you have them. And I now want you to go against those habits. Get them out. Right now, let's all do this. Go on your phones right now, everyone. I want you to go on your phones and go to settings. This is truth. Let's all be honest. Mine's not great either. Go on. Show your screen time. Mine is 4 hours and 9 minutes. 50% down from last week. What are your averages? Right now, I'm averaging around 30 minutes a day across Instagram, TikTok, and Snap. That is because most of that is for business. Most of that is for my content on Snap and stuff. Now, I know some of you into this, and be honest with yourself, this was me at first too. You might be sitting here looking at this with 9 hours of screen time a day, 10 hours of screen time a day. And the point is, it's okay. It's going to happen. The point is, how are you going to make it never happen again? How can you keep it so that you put those 8 hours a day into something special? Well, choose a better habit. If you were just starting this training shit, your habit should be to improve every day on something. Pick your habits and follow them. Start building that good discipline in place. Now, with that said, I'm going to now get into the structure of the bootcamp. So besides the 1 video a day, I will have psychology videos, trading videos, all that. Leave in the comments, by the way, the stuff. What the point is, through this, I want you to actually take it serious. If you are not taking it serious, you're going to be a part of the 99%. As again, I'm going to say it again, only 1 succeeds. What's different? If I walked into if I walked into a room right now with 100 people, all be trying to become profitable day traders in the same situation I'm in, and only 99 of them would actually make it, what could I then do to actually separate myself? Because I promise you, if I go in there with the thoughts that just me and the guy to my left, we could backtest together for like 20 minutes and we'll do the same, it's just not going to work out. Or I could go in there with the thought that, okay, I'm going to outwork this fucking guy in 10 different ways, 10 different times. So for example, you look to my left, right, there's no one. But if there were, training-wise, like there were when I started, I have friends who quit. I have friends who don't do near as much, and they honestly have seen results quicker than I have, and it's okay, it's all part of the process. It's also not about comparing. Don't compare with others, but when I do say you have to be different than the 99 others, if 99 of those people in the room are just backtesting for the hour, and then they're just going about their day, fucking around, maybe an hour, they're still going to those parties, the things that can differentiate you are the little things. Are you going to stick to the 2 habits? Are you going to build on those habits? Are you going to do things on your own that I don't tell you in general? Are you going to get rid of your bad habits, And all those little things do add up. And I promise you it'll work. are you going to back test 5 times? They might think an hour a day is good. Nah, fuck that. You need 8 hours a day when you first start. When I first started, it was 6 to 10 hours a day, bleeding my eyes out on the charts. Oh, you want sleep at 10 p.m.? Fuck that. Go to bed at 4 a.m. back testing. Don't even sleep. You have to make this shit so much different. You don't even understand, and I'm not over exaggerating. You have to be different or this will not work, and that is the true reality. And if this isn't for you, then leave right now. Because I'm not telling you, I don't even want to fucking see your view. Leave right now. If you are not willing to put everything you have into this 10 hours a day plus into this that I don't even have to tell you to, leave right now, because this shit's not for you. You will be a part of the 99 you fail. And most are honestly from quitting. As if you stay disciplined and keep the technical skill, you will make it. Same with psychological skill. But if that's not for you, quit right now. Sorry, the wind is crazy. But seriously, if that's not for you, quit right now. I don't even want to fucking see you here. Leave. Now, for those of you who did stay on this path and keep doing it. It's going to pay off. Now, you will be different than the 99 people. How can you differentiate yourself? Keep accountability. Do the habits. Do the homework I assigned. Do shit for your own in general. Don't want to do it for something else, but do it because you want to do it, and that will help you the most. Have your reason why you're doing it too in the back of your head, which can always help you improve. Now, with these, set goals each day. Also, you have to do routines that most aren't willing to do. Are you going to be the guy that sleeps in the 9:20 market open? I have friends who do that, and I get on about every single day. Chris Baldwin. Fucking sleeps till market open. Terrible. Or are you going to be the guy like me? The one who wants to make it. I wake up at 8 a.m. I go for a walk, a run, a cold shower. I box. I drink my electrolytes. I eat. And I'm all locked in 30 minutes for my bias. Are you going to be that guy? Or the guy who sleeps till open like they don't care? You have to treat this shit like a job, honestly. A business. This is not a get-rich-quick, easy scheme. You have to know what you're doing. You have to execute day in and day out. This is your capital, and you have to protect it. Now, with all this said, I'm going to be ending this soon. But the overall point of the story is, how bad do you want it, and what are you going to do to prove that you want it? Are you going to quit, or are you going to keep going? Now, with that said, fuck the quitters. And if you keep going, do not let anyone stop you. You have to do it for yourself. Have your reason. When people told me to stop, I said, fuck you. Genuinely. And now it's paying off. And that is the whole point. So do it for yourself. Follow all my videos, like the one every day. Just watch it. Get your notebook. Do the homework I assigned. Want it for yourself. Now, with that said, I want everyone to go in the comments of this video, watch the whole video, and took this shit seriously. Comment your situation right now, how old you are, your name, everything, where you're from, and comment where you will be in a few years. As you will find me in comment sections of other guys' YouTube videos a few 6 months ago saying where I'll be, and it's all happening. So do that. I also want you to comment on requests that you want in these videos. As I'm on the same journey with you, I don't know what video is next. I just know it's going to be a banger. Now, that was day one, and if this didn't motivate you, I don't know what will. As the motivation is going to run out, and it's about discipline. But this should have you fired up. I'm excited to start this journey, and you should too. As I don't have to do this. I'm not getting paid. I don't have to take time out of my day. I'm doing this for you. Now do it. I love you guys. This is going to be a great journey. Stick on it. Stay to it. Leave the comments. I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next video. But this concludes day one of the JRJ Bootcamp. Peace, guys.